Hey, what's going on, guys? Sean Mathis here, CEO and founder of Surefire Digital Media and the creator of the insurance lead genie. So I want to talk to you guys about a brand new system that we have rolled out with the insurance lead genie for voluntary benefits and employee benefits. Listen, if you've ever dabbled in this realm, then you already know how extremely profitable this is. And for some companies, this is an enormous opportunity for you to get all of your life credit relatively quickly with just a couple of big accounts. Now, the opportunity is there for the taking. I'm going to show you exactly how we've set this up for you guys so that you can see how other agents are using it. But before we dive into that, I really want you to understand what the system is and how it works, and then we'll jump into some real life examples of some of the campaigns and how we're generating leads for agents without cold calling, without spending thousands of dollars on ads, without having to hire new staff. It's an incredible system, and the results will speak for themselves. So let's just dive right in here. All right, so the voluntary employee benefits is a huge opportunity. You guys already know that. The problem here that we found is that the sales process takes much longer, and most insurance agents don't have the bandwidth to take a producer's focus off of personal lines or off of their core business to focus on the commercial lines or the employee benefits. This can be used for commercial, B2B, employee benefits, or the voluntary benefits, however you call them. But it's often really tough for an agent to hire somebody specifically to work this pipeline, especially if they're a smaller agency or just getting started. It's much more difficult to prospect these accounts. You're dealing with gatekeepers. You're trying to figure out who the decision maker is. It can be difficult to get in touch with them because a lot of times these folks really don't care about insurance until it's time for their annual benefits review or something along those lines. And it's really tough for you to be able to manage keeping in front of and building a large enough pipeline for it to be profitable to have somebody focusing specifically on this area of your business. But at the same time, you can't afford to just let it go and not do anything with it. So you're left with a conundrum of how do we make this happen? And you go through things like BNI or chamber groups, but you know those grassroots efforts and the organic measures are only going to get you so much, and that's going to dry up relatively quickly. The Lead Genie system is designed to automate the entire prospecting process, eliminate all of the time sinks associated with traditional prospecting methods like cold calling, mailing. No more chasing dead-end leads with our system. The moment a prospect is indicated that they're interested in a quote, sales opportunity fires off to your team in real time for you guys to close the deal. So you don't worry about any of the follow-ups and the cultivating and the marketing. All of the lead generation, it's all wrapped into this technology, and it's done for you so that you can focus on sales. And that brings us to the 80-20 rule, which is costing you thousands of dollars. Listen, most folks, we work with thousands of agents, and most folks' teams are spending about 80% of their day chasing leads around, following up, trying to find somebody that they can either quote, bind, or sell, and only 10, maybe 20% of their day is ever spent selling. Our system's designed to eliminate that 80% of the time that your team is wasting on dead-end leads and calling people they shouldn't even be calling. Our system's going to automate all of that for you. And that way, you guys are focused specifically on sales, and you're only going to be calling people who need to be called. Our system works off of a point scoring mechanism. And so what happens is as our system is marketing to these leads, it's scoring them based on their interactions and their interest level to determine how likely you are to close that lead. And it's all going to be set up for you, and your team is going to be aware of what those point values are for each of the leads that they're working so they can prioritize and spend their time more efficiently and more effectively. We're going to be able to identify each prospect as they're interested. We're going to tell you who it is, what they're interested in, what they're responding to, when to call them, and we even provide scripts of what to say. This is a fail-proof system. If you can follow instructions, you can be successful with this system. Even the newest team members that you have will be successful working these leads. You're never going to miss another sales opportunity because all of the follow-ups are built into the system. So not only is the prospecting built in, but there's workflows for the follow-ups. There's an organized sales pipeline for your team to work. And from a managerial perspective, you can oversee all of it, and you'll know exactly who your team members are working, where they're at in the process, how many leads they're working, and the reporting is insane. The level of data that you're going to have to work with your team and be able to make sure that they're effectively working their leads is unprecedented. The turnkey marketing automation system is going to automate the prospecting, the follow-ups, the lead delivery. It's all in real time. It's all going to that custom CRM, or we can integrate with your existing CRM if you're using a HubSpot or a Salesforce or the Allstate Lead Manager if you're with Allstate. There's options like automated text campaigns, there's a dialing feature, and much, much more. You can simply tell us what businesses that you're looking to target in your desired market. We'll be able to generate the leads, and you can also utilize your own leads. So if you have a list of, say, contractors or car dealers or medical facilities or dentists or whatever that you guys are just manually working, you can put those into this system as well, and there's no added charge for that. And the system will be able to market and handle all the prospecting and lead generation out of that list as well. All of our leads are validated, they're verified, they're targeted, they're scrubbed, they're opted in for compliance with all marketing guidelines. So you can focus on sales, let the Insurance Lead Genie begin the proven marketing process and deliver real-time exclusive leads every single day to your team. Now, here's just an example of what's going on in the background. This is an example of one of our prospecting pipelines. So our marketing experts are going to build and customize these workflows. You don't have to worry about how to do this, but it's all custom specific to the products and services that you offer. So that way, by the time a lead is delivered to you, they've already seen you, they have already expressed interest in certain products or services, and it's not a cold lead at all. They know exactly why you're calling because they've either asked to be called, they've set an appointment, or they've been on your website and looked at the information that we've sent them. So these are some screenshots of examples of the websites that we create. Every system is going to get a custom website. If you're with a captive company and you can't have a custom website, that's okay. It's all going to be done on it can be done on a non-branded basis. So you could have something, for example, FloridaEmployeeBenefits.com or TexasBusinessInsurance.com, and it can be all generic. So none of this has to come from you or from your company name. It can all be generically branded. The great thing is that you're going to have the insight. We're going to manage and work the system for you. You're just going to work the leads and manage the sales pipeline. So you don't have to worry about compliance. All of that has already been worked out, thought out, and executed. In fact, I'd say maybe 80 to 90% of our client base are captive agents, and we never have any issues with compliance. So these are all customized landing pages and website. That's all included in the system as well. There's no added charge for that. Here's an example of one of our clients who got 66 employee benefit leads in 72 hours. Agent was targeting dental offices with 5 to 10 employees in their area. This was a niche that they said their products worked really well. And so we were able to identify those key decision makers, start the marketing system, and as you can see, we've already got 66 sales opportunities in their pipeline of dentist office and office managers who have expressed interest in learning more about their employee benefits to enhance their offering to their employees. Here's an actual sales pipeline from a commercial client who is targeting roofers, subcontractors, pool companies, things like that, builders. In the first week, they got 20 leads, and I think they ended up closing somewhere around $40,000 to $60,000 in the first 60 days working their pipeline without any cold calling. This is in addition to everything they were already doing. So all of this was happening in the background, and the agent simply worked the leads that were coming through as those leads expressed interest. Here's another reporting screen, a client that closed $46,707 of commercial premium in 14 days. They dropped 2,500 contacts that they already had that they were just cold calling and mailing to. We were able to put them into the system, start it all, have all the prospecting done on autopilot, no more cold calling for the team. And now the team, instead of having to call 30 to 50 people every single day to figure out who's interested, our system identified exactly who was interested, what they were interested in, and when to call them. There's no contracts, there's no minimum requirements. Our system is set up to prospect all of your commercial leads in any market. It doesn't matter if you're in a rural market, it doesn't matter if you're in multiple markets. It can all be customized specific to the niche that you're looking to get into. And you can always add to and customize the system once you get started as well. So you can kind of start one direction and add on any of the features or benefits as well. So if you're PNC, we can also add on a PNC deal. If you're life health, we can do that as well. But this is the only marketing system and software specifically designed for insurance agents that's pre-built, turnkey, no development needed on your end, no need to understand how to build a workflow or any of that. You're going to have a dedicated marketing specialist that's going to customize set everything up, kick it off, and work with you weekly, work with your team weekly to make sure that you're getting the results and that you're working the system the way that you need to. And like I said, some people don't even log into our system because we integrate and push all the leads over to their system, so that's available too. It's proven to produce exclusive leads for commercial in any industry, employee benefits, voluntary benefits, getting key decision makers in your sales team's pipeline every single day. Guys, give us a call, 469-300-5225, or go to insuranceleadgenie.com and schedule a demo. The setup process is super easy. You're looking at maybe 3 to 5 days to get everything set up, and you'll have leads coming within the first week of everything getting set up and processed. insuranceleadgenie.com. Check us out, call us, schedule a demo.